Do 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 do. A man in my shoes runs a light, and all the papers lie tonight. Falling over you is the news of the day. Oh, angels fall like rain, and love is all of heaven awaits. The ghost. I don't remember the lyrics. Anyways, hey, TV's and Psychic Bob. I was trying to sing a Counting Crow song. Well, actually, it was originally done by Psychedelic First. The Ghost in You. The ghost in you, she don't fade. Anyways, welcome to the show tonight. Lamb Chop, how are you? You're doing good. You want to say hi to everybody? Lamb Chop says hi to all of you. Well, welcome. Welcome to our show. Now, you going to sit over there? Okay. What's that? Yes, they can see you. You're on camera. Oh, he's getting shy again. Just sit over there. Oh my gosh, Tubers, it is so good to be with you. Well, I tell you, I've had a break the last few days. I won't go into all of it. It's been a horrific time for me. I can't talk about it. You know, I received some death threats. I'm okay, but things are bad. But things are going to get better. And you know why things are getting better? Because I'm here with all of you. And it's so good to be back with you. I see we got a lot of people in the house. There's Robert Stevens is here. B. LeClaire is here. Ladybug's here. Christine C. is here. Gav Hines is here, all the way from England. Moonfei is here. Christian Thibodeau's here. Yay, TG Fiji's here. Raytharian's here. Buvana Lake is here. Oh my gosh. Prepper Chicken Texas is here. Yay, oh my gosh. There's Nicola is here. Hey, Nicola. Christian Drew 1313. Sharon Ann is here. Well, welcome to our show tonight, guys. I may not have much of a voice. I've been having some strain. I had some injuries to my chest and throat and face. If you follow me on Instagram, you know about it. I'm not going to go into it here tonight, but I am recovering. Thank you for all of your prayers. And I am here. And you know what? Life goes on. You know, I said it a long time ago, and I told the people who are harassing me, I said, you'll never stop me. I'm here on a mission from God, and that's just how it is. And I'm here for all of you tonight, too. So not just for God, but for you, too. Thank you, Nicola, for your prayers. Nicola's been praying for me the last few days. Thank you so much. And all of you who have offered up prayers for my healing and protection. I'm doing much better, and I thank you so much. So thank you. I'm not going to go into all the horrific, gross details. I'll just say I was a victim of targeted harassment, and I was physically injured. Of course, the police aren't going to help you when you're assaulted, at least in your TI. But I'm alive and I'm here, and I'm going to try to do some readings and hang out with you guys today. I don't know. We might end the show just a little early. My voice is a little weak, but we're going to see how it goes. And I'm here, and Lamb Chop's here, and it's good to be back with you. So anyways, I took a few days off of YouTube. I just needed to recuperate, to rest, and I'm glad, and I'm back, Nicola says, I will always glad you put your crown back on. That's right. I got my crown. Nicola sent me this beautiful text of a big crown, said, Lord, I see, wear my crown. Thank you, Nicole. You are the best. I love all of you, and thank you for your support. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you guys a fright, but, I just feel like I've been too silent too long, and I just had to let everybody know I wouldn't be here for a few days. But I'm back, and so here we are. Anyways, I'm glad you're here, and Lamb Chop is too. And, this week we're going to have some cool videos. I got to show you something I'm going to talk about on Wednesday. Well, last Wednesday, just on Wiccan Wednesday, we talked about Rosa Mystica. It's a form of Mary that I love. Mary is the mystical rose. Mother Mary, for those of you who may not be Catholic or come from a Catholic background, is takes many different forms in the Catholic Church. She's sometimes called Our Lady of Grace, Our Lady of Fatima, Rosa Mystica. Well, one of my other favorite venerations of Mother Mary is this form. Let me show this to you. Some of you who come from a Catholic background will instantly recognize this. But this is one of my favorite treasured icons of Mother Mary. This is known as Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And I've also been praying to her for the last few days, and she's been a great comfort and a blessing to me. I've been honoring this icon for over 30 years. I first learned about her back in the 1980s. There was a local Catholic church I went to. I was still new to the Catholic practice. And some people in the church said, Psychic Bob, why don't you come to the novena tonight to Our Lady of Perpetual Help? And I said, who is Our Lady of Perpetual Help? They said, well, come tonight. So it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday night. And I went to the church and they had this beautiful icon set up in front of the altar. And I said, oh, it's so beautiful. I just love this icon. I've loved it ever since. For those of you who come from a Catholic or maybe an Eastern Orthodox background, many of you know about icons. Icons are sacred paintings. And this is actually considered to be a miraculous painting, that it's so powerful that even copies of the original carry power. And I think it's very magical. And so I love Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And just by putting this icon in your home, you bring her power and blessings. So on Wednesday, we're going to talk about Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Okay. Nicola, will you tell me who the troll is? Give me their names so I can block them. I'm so sorry, guys, if we have a troll in the house. We're trying to control that. But yeah, this is Our Lady of Perpetual Help. I'm just curious if any of you in the chat are familiar with Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Do any of you have a copy of this image, or do any of you pray to her? Have you ever been to a novena, a public gathering where they do prayers? Just curious who knows about this, Oh, yay. D3 Light 3D is here. I love you. Psychic Bob loves you too. Thank you for being here. So anyways, I'm just curious who around here knows about Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Stephen King, thank you, Nicola. Thank you. Buvana says, I love that picture. Justin C says, my grandparents do have a copy. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. So, yeah. Nicola says, I've never prayed before. I did for you. Oh, Nicola, thank you. Listen, I really believe. Thank you, Christian Druid. I really believe in prayer. I always have. And I don't care whether you're Catholic or Protestant or Wiccan or whatever religion you are. Prayer works. It doesn't matter what you believe. It's that you pray from the heart, that you seek communion with the spiritual realms. And that opens up blessings for everybody. T. Rose Lover said, that's very famous. It's inside the church. Yes, this icon is in many Catholic churches. And many Catholic churches, in fact, my local Catholic church still does a weekly novena to Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And anyways, I might actually go to a novena and film it for you guys, sneak the camera in. I don't think they'd mind. It'd be kind of neat to see it. Anyways, but this is my little home copy of Our Lady of Perpetual, but I just love her. I want to share with you. So if you like that or interested in that, join us on Wednesday because we're going to talk more about that. Hi, Davy Jan. Good to see you. Davy Jan's here from Israel. He says, how are you? Oops. Hold on. I just lost your thing here. How are you feeling after the attack the last few days? Well, I'm doing a lot better. I'm still healing. I took some very severe electronic radiation attacks. I was burned. Those of you who want to be gross and see the graphic details, I posted it on Instagram. So you go to psychicbob.com. You'll see my face. The swelling's coming down, but I had burns all across my face, my eyes. I've been putting cold compresses on my face and chest the last few days to bring down the swelling, and I think it's about down. But this is the thing, the injuries actually heal pretty quickly, but at the time they look pretty ghastly. Thank you, Ladybug. Ladybug likes this picture. Thank you so much. B. Leclerc says, I have seen that picture in churches. It's beautiful. Yes. So join us on Wednesday, because we're going to talk about Our Lady of Perpetual Help, and I'm going to share with you more about my love of her. Even though I'm a Wiccan and a spiritualist, well, let me just put it this way. Even though I left the Catholic Church, I'm not trying to be hateful towards Catholics. It just wasn't for me. I'm more of a spiritualist and a Wiccan. But in spiritualism, I kept Mother Mary as one of my spirit guides, would often pray to her and invoke her help. And in Wicca, we believe in the concept of the goddess. And there are many Wiccans who believe that Mary is a face of the feminine divine, that she is the goddess who come to earth. So I believe that too. I think Mary is a goddess. Now, the Catholic Church would disagree with me on that, but really, if you study the history of Mary, she's taken on all the attributes of the ancient goddess. She's called Queen of Heaven, Queen of the Earth, Queen of the Universe. All of these titles were the ancient pagan goddess titles. So, in my opinion, Mother Mary is a form of the goddess, and I call on her. So, anyways, yeah, come here on Wednesday, this Wednesday, and we're going to do more explorations on this magical, mystical image of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. I just love her. I literally feel her presence in this icon. It's very sacred to me, and I'll show you how to work with her. So be here with us on Wednesday. So yes, Psychic Bob is back, and that's why I haven't had any videos out the last few days. I have been recovering and healing, and I'm here, So I'm just glad you guys are here. And oh yes, okay. Lamb Chop said, tell him that he says he loves you too, and he's glad you're here. Okay. Christian Durr says Asa True, I think. But what is Asa True? I'm not from. I mean, I know that's a religion, but did I miss something in the conversation? Tell me what you mean by Asa True. Asa True is very fascinating. That'll have to be a whole video in itself. Justin C., you're so right. Justin C. says Mists of Avalon movie also explains that as well. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, great movie. Yes, Mists of Avalon are wonderful. In fact, go do a research. You can find parts of it on YouTube even. So you can get a sense of, some of the ancient goddess history and how that morphed into modern day Marian theologies. But yes, Justin C., that is a really great movie. One of my faves. Yeah. Stardust C, you raise a really good point. Stardust C says, yeah, can spirit guides help to stop the attacks and give you a warning, Psychic Bob? Yes, let me say that, because some people are upset. They're like, well, why won't the spirit world protect you? The spirit world does protect me, because they do give me warnings, when it's coming, how to shield myself. But try to understand this. In the material world, because people have free will, people can choose to do evil. And in this world, people can inflict harm. Doesn't mean that heaven doesn't know about it or the spirit world doesn't care about us, but it is part of humanity's free will. And we are told as spiritual beings that when we come into the earth, like I know in my heart of hearts that my guides told me before I came into this earth, they said, you're going into a time where there's going to be a lot of craziness, a lot of danger on earth. And do you still want to go? And on a soul level, I said, yes, I still want to go. And so I entered knowing the risk. They do tell us, we'll be with you, we'll protect you, we're going to help you. But you still have to go through the challenges of the earth realm. So I can't maybe totally make it stop. And neither can the spirit world, because we on some level agree to the rules of this realm. So people are going to be what they're going to be. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't pray and try to fight it, because we ultimately, I've been told, we will win. So that's a good question. I hope that helps. But yes, praying, calling in the spirit people definitely helps. I call on the angels, guides, and saints, and I really do know that they've saved me because it could be a lot worse. The reason I'm actually here with you today and not lying around in some hospital is because of your prayers and the help of the Spirit who gave me strength and shielded me as much as they were able to. So, yes, evil will come and occur in the world, but the degree to which it affects us can be mitigated by the spirit world, you know? Stephen King says, I found your channel because I was looking at the other Bob Hickman, but I do enjoy your channel. Stephen King, I hope that people just misinterpreted you. You don't sound like a troll. The other, if you're talking about God enter my body, um, I am not that Bob Hickman. I've been getting a lot of calls and press people calling me the last year because there is a guy out of Indiana who has the same name as me and actually even looks like me, strangely enough, though I think I'm a little better looking. And I'm just like, but he's literally a mental kid. He's a psychotic person, and he goes around claiming to channel God. But he's been making problems for me in the media because whenever I do a public appearance, people show up thinking that I'm him and try to interview me. Anyways, it's a long story. But Stephen King, I am not that Bob. I'm glad you know that. Um, but I'm glad you're watching and you're welcome to be here. If you were talking about God entered your body, it may have triggered some people to think you were harassing me because I do get a lot of harassment from that guy and from people who actually think I'm him. So, anyways, you're welcome to be here and just relax and enjoy everybody and talk nicely. We don't fight here. We're all friends. We're like a family. Steven says, I found the other Bob Hickman because of a YouTube channel called Scare Theater. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, they interviewed me also. I was getting a kick out of his videos, but I happen to be a Wiccan and I like what I'm hearing from you. Thank you, Stephen. Okay, well, see, guys, Stephen, let's give Stephen a chance. Sounds like he's just trying to get to know everybody. Thank you for sharing that. Um, so stay and learn and enjoy. Okay. I think you'll find me a much more, hopefully, stabilizing influence than the other Bob Hickman. Anyways, well, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, Nicola says, Gab, I saw him. He's a proper schizo. Yeah, the other Bob Hickman's causing a lot of problems. We had a problem a few months ago where Amazon, this other Bob Hickman is writing psychic books as well. And Amazon, he told Amazon that my books belong to him. Now, this was a big problem. And Amazon lumped all of our books under one account. And I had to get that sorted because people were calling me wanting their money back because they bought what they thought was my book. And they called me in a rage saying, I can't understand this book. It makes no sense. And they were buying this other Bob's books. But the other I called Amazon. I said, what is going on? They said, well, Bob Hickman did set up these books. He asked us to register them under your account. And he told us he was you. I said, oh my God. And I had to reset all the passwords. He went in and got them to edit my account. It's a real serious issue. So I hope that's sorted out now. If anybody goes and sees my books and his books in the same account on Amazon or any other site, please let me know because I think we got it fixed, but you never know with these crazy people. Anyways, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to try to do some readings tonight. I hope my voice holds out my energy. But I want to just do a brief meditation. Okay, so we're going to do our blink meditation. And for the new people here tonight, don't worry. You'll learn how to do this. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, I want you guys to take your hands off your keyboards just for a moment. Set down your phones and relax. Thank you, Justin C. Justin C says he's going to keep a lookout to make sure that this other Bob is not usurping my book and name again. All right, so we're going to do some blink meditation. So what I want you to do is we're going to just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to let go all the crazy tensions of the day. and enter into that place of silence and peace within. I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And as you see that spark of light now, I want you to see it become just a little brighter and just a little larger so that you can really focus on it. And as you see that light inside of you now, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to explode that light to fill our whole body with head to toe with beautiful light. All right, so you watching? Okay, let's count down. 3, 2, stay focused on the light. 1, blink on. Woo! Watch that gives me a head rush. If I'm ever dragging, that'll work for you. Oh my goodness. All right, where am I here? Okay. Um, Oops. Raymond Hampton, you just have the good luck. I tell you, you got again first time this week. Hi, Psychic Bob. Oops, hold on, guys. Hold your donations just for another minute here. Hi, Psychic Bob. Can I please receive a message from my mother-in-law? Thanks, you're the best. Hold on, Raymond. I think she's back here because I heard Doris. Before I could even get your name, Doris said she's back here. Hi, Doris. Yeah. Yeah, your mother-in-law's back here and she's sending her greetings to you. She said she's bringing healing to you. And she says, let Raymond know I'm working on healing the relationship. She says that your wife, she said, has forgotten how to be patient. And she said, don't worry, I'm working on her. So she wants you to know that she's here. And she said, I still think of you as my son. And she said, things are going to get better. So she's asking to bring that over to you. And she says, tell you she's still with you and still has faith in healing for you and the marriage. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Raymond. Oh my gosh, guys. Listen, before I read anymore, I got to say thank you for the donations. If I forget to say thank you, forgive me. But I have to also say legally, my attorneys asked me to say that I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. I'm going to certainly try, okay, to cover everybody. Sometimes there are technical problems that prevent me from getting to them. I'm going to try. So if you want to donate, thank you. Donate because you love Psychic Bob and you love the show. And know that if I get your question done, that's the bonus on top. Thank you for your understanding. Buvana Lake, $3.99. Why did I decide to incarnate during this time? You know why you decided to, Bhavana? I'll tell you why. Because you're an old soul. And you thought, if I can go down there and help all these younger souls, so you have a life of service ahead of you. And you've come in to help be a light to people. And so when you get frustrated, and you feel like the world's against you, remember that you're here to reflect the light to people. And that's why you're here. And I think that you're here also to be a spiritual guide, a wisdom keeper, a teacher to people. So you ain't going to sit back and relax, darling. The spirit world's got you working. So be open to service to people. I see you in the coming year really doing a lot of outreach. I think you have gifts for psychic readings. I think you have healing gifts as well. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Christine C, $11. Oh my gosh, thank you, Christine. That's so kind of you. Just because you are you, love you. Thank you. By the way, Doris is back here, Christine, and she's asking me to tell you. She said that she's going to be working with you. It looks like next week there's an important meeting coming for you that's coming out of the Republicans. I don't know if you got to go to that meeting, but they're telling me that there's some meetings that are coming for you that are going to open up more doors. So be ready for that. Okay. Watch the next week. Phone calls coming in. Blessings to you. Thank you. Prepper check, $10. Thank you, darling. Bob, I'm considering going back to work right after not working for 13 years. I haven't been able to get disability. Do you think my health is good enough? Will I be able to? Thank you. Prepper check, yes. Listen, I don't say this to sound disparaging or negative, but I really have never seen you as being disabled. I know you've had some problems, But I tell you, Spirit is working to heal you and strengthen you. And I do see you going to work, and I think you'll find a freedom in that process. So, yes, I do see strength around you. I want you to focus on work that's more with the mind rather than the body, because I think you have a great mind and would do very well in like anything that's creative, like planning displays, working in customer service where you're working with people. You have gifts of communication, great gifts of vision. And that's where I think you'll do the best. So, yes, please don't shut down, emerge back into life. You're going to make it. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Death Star, €5. Thank you so much, Death Star. Do I have any connections to Africa? Blessings to you. Fletcher said, yes, you're connected to two different countries. One is Ghana. You had a former life in Ghana in the 1930s, where you were actually you're a plantation owner. You owned land there and you harvested like tropical woods, wood and fruits. So yes, you do have a connection to Africa. You also have a connection to ancient Egypt as well. You've been there in Africa a few times. So yes, Ghana and ancient Egypt. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Mary J, $5 donation. Hey Bob, how are you? I was wondering if my mother-in-law's job is going to be okay, or is the people buying them out going to fire everyone? No, I see her being secure. She'll actually end up getting a promotion out of it. So tell her, don't be afraid. She's moving up. This is a time of change, but it'll be a good time for her. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Conscious Vibrations, $10. Hey, there you are. I missed you in class. Been busy, but want you to know that you are loved. Oh, thank you, darling. Listen, I have to tell you, Jeanette, that I'm getting around you literally visible sightings of spaceships. I don't know if you've been seeing anything in the skies, but I want you to watch because literally the next 2 weeks for you show a lot of energy in terms of physical sightings around you. And Fletcher said that they're doing that just to give you more tangible help, that you're not being forgotten by the spirit world. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Oh my gosh, $20 donation from Colleen Rodaba. $20. Thank you, darling. Hi, Lord Ision. Are my uncle and or my grandfather around to give a message to me? Do they have anything to say? Thank you. Doris, you have anything? Okay. Colleen, Doris is back here, and she said she first of all wants to tell you she's very proud of you. She said you're making good choices, and she said tell Colleen I'm still working with her on the relationship issue, so she's going to be helping you. She said also she's got your grandfather back here, and I hear a voice coming in here. There's a man telling me to tell you. He said, and you tell Colleen I'm sending some money her way. So it looks like there's some issues coming around transition with finances. Could be either another job or an increase in money. But your grandfather's literally back here saying, I'm sending money her way. So keep watching. Yes, he asked me to, he says, in the next month. So over the next month, as we get into March, is where the money comes in. He's with you, and Doris is with you as well. Okay. But they're both helping you. Your grandfather asked me to tell you that your uncle is also looking out for you, but they said he's out today. He's out hiking, literally hiking in the mountains. So, anyways, he'll come when he's available. Okay. But they've asked me to bring that to you. So, watch the month of March. Blessings to you, darling. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are so kind. Thank you. Aaron Kim, $5. Thank you. Should I do past life regression? Been going through a lot. We'll call you. Aaron, I think past life regression could be very helpful to you because I do feel that you're at a crossroads where it's like you're about to launch and grow, but some of your past energies coming up. And I think you've got multiple currents going here, currents of psychic energy from past, present, and future all going at once. So I think it would help you. And I would love to hear from you. Please call me. Thank you. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness, guys. Hold on just a second. Hold on, I just hit the wrong button. Jennifer Creamer, $4.99. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Bob. Great to see you. Love your psychic class. Any messages from Spirit? Yes. Okay. Doris Stokes is back here, Jennifer, and she says to tell you, she said, let her know that Teresa, I'm helping her with Teresa. She said, Teresa is with me, and she said, I'm helping monitor her. She said that, she says the spirit people are very pleased that you've been of service to them, and that Teresa is going to start to come through you more regularly. And Doris said, she said, don't worry, dear, we're monitoring the energy as both of you are new to this. And she said, I'll be monitoring and helping. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your donation. Mary J, $10 donation. Hi, Mary J. Thank you. Does Doris have any messages for Mark? Mark's mom wants to know. Let me see, Dara. Hold on a second. Doris, do you have anything? Yeah, what they're telling, hold on. Doris, can you bring him closer? I don't hear him. He's trying to come through, but I'm hearing just a whisper. Louder, please. Okay, hold on. I'm having some problems here. Sometimes this happens with mediumship. There he is. I got him. Thank you. Mark said, he said, tell mom that I'm fine. And this sounds like he says, tell her I'm eating properly over here. I think she used to get on him because he never ate the right foods or she didn't like the way he ate. But he says, tell mom I'm eating properly. And he asked me to tell you, he said, let everybody in the old gang know I'm fine. And he said, I'm still driving fast cars over here. And he wants everybody to know that he's in the light. And he says, I'm eating proper, I'm driving cars. And he said, I've let go of the trauma. I've let go of the fear. I've let go of the past. So he's in the light and asking me to bring that over to you and to his mother as well. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Doris. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. D3 Light 3D, $10 donation. Thank you for your donation. Psychic Bob, what is wrong with my dad? Will he be okay? Is it CV? I don't pick up that around your dad, but I do feel that he has a weakness in his immune system because his sleep cycle's been off. I think he has a bronchial condition, but I don't see the CV around him. So he needs to definitely be under a doctor's care, but I don't see him as crossing. But he has a bronchial infection. I believe it's bacterial, not viral. Okay, but have him see a doctor because he needs some medicines. Okay, but it's over particularly on his left lung is where I'm seeing some inflammation. Okay, it is, but it's bronchial. It's not cancer. It's not anything like that. Okay, I hope that helps with that. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Angel Ramirez, $8 donation. Thank you. Lucky 8. Hi, Psyche Bob. Am I being scammed? I just met someone 3 days ago and he's already saying, I love you. Angela, listen, you need to get away. I'm going to tell you why. It's not a scam. This man is obsessive. He'll turn out to be a stalker if you let him get closer. He has some control issues. And he's saying he loves you as a way to try to dominate you and control you. Don't give him any money. Don't let him borrow anything from you. If he says, oh, can I borrow $50? I'll pay back. Or if he says, can I stop by your house and borrow your car? Don't. He's not to be trusted. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but it's true. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for receiving that. All right. Oh my gosh, here's Davy Jan's got a question all the way from Israel. Is there anything I need to know at this time? Thank you so much, love and light. Hi, David Jan. My other guide, Alfred, is back here, and he's asking me to tell you, he said that the spirit world's very pleased with you because he said you're being an open channel. He's asking me to tell you that it looks like there may come up an issue here in the coming months of an opportunity to do some sort of transfer as well. You may move into a different unit or a different base. I'm not sure I understand that exactly. Maybe you understand that more, but there's some transfer or transition that's coming. And he said it'll make things even easier for you. So when it happens, he said, don't resist. But Alfred's going to be helping you with that. I also hear the voice of Commander Ashtar coming in. And Commander Ashtar is asking me to tell you that he says, you're doing very well. He said, be patient. He said, we're leveling your energy levels. So I think that you're channeling right now. You might feel a little like it's slowed down or something, but it's not. It's just they're adjusting the energy levels. So be patient. Nobody in spirit's forgotten you, and you're going to be blessed. Thank you so much for being here. Pink Diamond, oh my gosh, there you are, all the way from Australia. $7.99 Australian. Yay, I want to move to Australia. Pink Diamond, can I come live with you in Australia? You got room for Psychic Bob? I'm serious. I'm thinking about leaving the United States. I may go to Australia. My 12-year-old dog is going for a special vet checkup this month. He drips heavily from the mouth occasionally. Can you scan him for areas of concern? Hold on, let me just tune in on him. Yeah. Pink Diamond, there are a few areas I want you to have looked at. He has a digestion issue that's going on. It's in the stomach area and the intestine. I think he has an acid issue. And the reason he's dripping from the mouth is his body is trying to produce saliva to liquefy the acid. It's like a body defense. That's what I'm getting around that. So he needs to have his digestive tract looked at. I'm also a little concerned about the back area, lower back and hip. I think he has an arthritic condition also, because I'm getting some discomfort there. So I'd like him to be looked at for both of those areas. Despite all of that, it's actually not his time to go. I think that they'll be able to give him some medicines to balance that acid, and you'll see him really perk up after that. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are the best. Thank you for all your donations. Hold on just a second. Bobby Carroll. Hey, Bobby Carroll. Bob, hello. Do I have any spirits watching over me? Let me see who's around you. Hold on. Let me just tune into it. My spirit guide Doris is back here. Yeah, for Bobby Carroll. Okay. Yes. She's bringing forth a spirit wants to say something. You have a new spirit guide that's just come in. There's a guy around you. His name is Tim. And what's interesting is Tim used to be a stage magician. He said, I was a stage magician. He said, and then I became a believer in spiritual truth. And he became a spiritualist, but he used to be a stage musician. His name is Tim. He's one of your spirit guides. And so he's coming in to help you because he said, you also are at a place, this is his words, he said, of growth this year. He said, this next year is all about connecting more to your higher self and to the spirit world. So he's coming in to work with you. Tim is his name. Do you have a last name? Can I see if I can get the name? Hold on, he just stepped back. Doris, bring him back. I didn't get his, see if he has a, can he give a last name to us? Yeah, Tim. What's your, hold on, trying to hear him. Speak louder. Tim Lawrence. Tim Lawrence, Lawrence. Lawrence is his last name. Law Lawrence, Rence, Lawrence. Tim Lawrence. That's his name. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Vinny Blade, 57. Hey, Vinny Blade. Hey, Bob, are there any messages for me? Thanks. Vinny Blade, I have to tell you, when I'm walking into your frequency right now, I'm getting flashes of gold and orange and silver light. This tells me that you're opening your channel of creativity right now. And I think now is a very good time for you to explore, particularly channeling of music. I think you have a real gift for music. I think you have a gift for communication. I also get the sense that it's your time to show your talents. So anything you're doing right now in terms of evolution in writing music, writing books, creating, opening that channel, that's where success is for you. And it's not tomorrow, it's literally now. So start tonight being open to that and write down what you're receiving. Ask for the channel to be made clearer to you. It's around you, but sometimes you may not see it, but it's definitely there. Okay. But watch, you're going to start having this influx of knowledge coming through. Thanks for being here. Blessings. Alicia Faye, $5 donation. Thank you, Alicia, for your donation. Listen, Alicia, I got to tell you, I'm getting flashes of purple all around you. That tells me that you have some mediumistic abilities, that there are spirits around you trying to make contact. I'm literally getting like purple orbs flying in that are flashing. And when they come close to your own aura is lighting up. So I don't know if you've ever done anything with mediumship or you're interested in that, but I'm really getting a strong mediumistic connection here for you. And I do feel that you've got a number of people in spirit around you. There's a woman that I pick up that's a guide that I'm hearing her voice literally as I'm talking to you. And she gives me the name of Marion, Marion. She says, I'm Marion. And she said, I was a medium. And she said, I'm coming in to help Alicia. So you have a guide named Marion around you who is a medium. When were you a medium? 1930s and 40s? 1930s and 40s. Looks like she died right after World War II. But she's around you in spirit, wants to guide you. And she's asking me to tell you, she said, oh, I used to have the most wonderful seances. She said, I would invite people and we'd have tea and have a seance. And she showed me her big silver tea service. So she's around you and guiding you in spirit. Okay, call on Marion. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Oops, hold on a second. I got more donations coming in. D3 Light 3D, $10. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, Bob. Is Shanna Marie Peterson in the light? Will you tell her I love her so much? Tell Greg hi for me. Thanks, Bob. D3, let me tell you, I have to be honest, I'm not picking up her today, but let me see if there's anybody who can address that. Doris is here? Okay. Okay, Doris is asking me to tell you that Shana Marie is in the light. They said that after her death, though, she stayed earthbound for a while because she couldn't let go of worrying about her family. And she said she wants everybody to know that she did get over to the light. And Doris said that she is going to make contact soon with all of you, but it's taken her a while to kind of make some peace with the way she left the earth or her fears that she held on to. So she's in the light and you will be getting signs from her soon. I'm sorry, that's the best I can get for you on it, but Doris is assuring me to let you know that. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Shannon Dukewitz, $5. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. I'm asking a question for my brother. Oh, no, I just lost it. Hold on. I'm trying to find the Shannon. Hold on just a second. I've lost this. Bear with me here, okay? I got so many coming in here. All right, here it is. Shannon Dukewitz. Okay. Hi, Bob. I'm asking a question for my brother. He's wondering if you see a romantic relationship in his future, possibly somebody already knows. Yeah, I do see a relationship for him, but I don't see that this is connected to somebody that he knows. I don't see something yet for about a year. I don't think it's really till 2022 that he actually has somebody that's a regular in his life. And I think this year he'd do better just to play the field, as they say, be open. But I do think somebody's coming in. It'll be I think it's a girl. She's long hair. I keep saying long hair, dark brown hair, and I don't get the sense that he knows her. So it'll be next year. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings. Oh my gosh. Fairy Tanya, 13.99 Canadian. Thank you so much, dear. Hi, Bob. Do you have any insight on what I should do in my current living situation? My options are limited, and it scares me to move forward. It's really holding me back. Thank you. You know, Fairy Tanya, I have to tell you, I think you are going to have to get out of that situation. I feel it is limiting your growth and your joy and your mental health. I feel like the environment is literally blocking you creatively, you know, and it's in a sense the environment itself is holding you back. I want you to actually call a realtor because I feel like you could lease an apartment with more flexible rates than if you just try to go get it on your own. So I want you to contact a realtor because I keep seeing you doing a move. And in terms of timing, I feel like it's in April that you're able to actually go. And I feel like this may be a private rental. It feels like it's a condominium, but it's private owned condo that somebody wants to lease out. And I feel like they're flexible with the lease. Like they let you go like a 6-month lease instead of a year if you wanted to try that. And very flexible. But I see this coming through a realtor. I keep seeing it's either I think it's Remax. I don't know if you have that realtor near you, but I'm seeing their sign Remax. So this person that's going to help you, I think at least has some connection with Remax Realtors. All right, see if that will help you because I'm seeing the place. It's kind of what I call a mid-rise building. It's like maybe 3 or 4 stories tall. It's a brick, kind of a whitish or beige, pale beige brick building. It's a little older building, maybe built in the late 70s, early 80s. But it's very solid. And I see you getting a condominium there that you would be able to lease. And they might even do a lease to purchase option down the road. But that's what I'm seeing. And I think in terms of, being afraid to move forward, if you have a realtor, they can already align everything to make it work for you. And that's what I see. I hope that helps a little bit, darling. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Oh, hold on. What is that? Another donation. Flying Light, $5. I can't see my glasses neatly. Hi, Psychic Bob. I've been going through a lot of changes lately, and I'm wondering if Spirit has any messages that'll bring me some clarity. Thank you. Flying Light, I don't say this to sound mean. I say this out of love, but you've needed all of the changes you're going through. Sometimes when we get too comfortable in life, Spirit throws a wrench into our path to force us to grow. And all of the challenges you're going through about growth, I see changes around you in the financial area, and I feel like you're ready to launch on a new career path. I feel that you have one of your gifts as a communicator, and you need to focus on doing work where you have more input from a creative side, such as writing or designing things. This is where I see success for you. I also feel in the emotional area, it's like you've come to a crossroads in friendships and in romance right now. And you may find yourself in the coming months literally saying, you know what, I need to step back from these people. Because I feel like there are people in your influence that, in a sense, are trying to put their focus on you or their desire, and it's blocking you from hearing yourself. So, definitely a time of change, of friendship, of finance, and I think there could even be a physical move coming as well. And you know what? I don't feel any of this will be terrifying. I actually think it'll be healing and blessing for you. So be open to a move, to a new job, and to new friendships. And it looks like even a new relationship. And if you can just allow that process to occur and be open with saying, I'm letting go of those people and those situations that aren't serving me, then you'll have true freedom. But if you try to hold on to everything, it's just going to be the same old pain again. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much for your donation and your question. Steve Wells, $5 donations. Hi, Steve. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Hold on. Somebody's back here. I hear voices. Okay. You've got a spirit guide that's talking to me. He gives me the name of Joseph. It's funny, his last name is James. It says, I'm Joseph James. And Joseph James shows me that he was an artist. He said when he was alive, he said, I used to do a little bit of art. I did some painting and I did some sculpting and I did some writing and music. He kind of did a lot of arts. And so Joseph James has asked me to tell you that he wants to help you with your creative process, that you have a lot of creativity and that he's coming in to work with you on that. Okay. So be open to his guidance. It's interesting. I tell you, Steve, because the spirit guide I really get from him an energy. It's like he's really excited to help you get things going. And I kind of feel like you've come through kind of a really hard last few months. And it's almost like you feel like, can I keep going? And the spirit's like, not only can you keep going, you're going to keep going and really prosper and glow and be really successful now. Okay. So call on Joseph James. That's your guide. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Christian Druid, 1313. What was the emotional release I had yesterday afternoon? All I could see and feel is Phoenix rising. Christian Druid, that's your higher self that was stepping in to let you know where true power comes from. You've been a little blocked the last few months emotionally, and I know everything you've gone through, but I'll tell you, Spirit is saying you're not staying in that old pattern. The old way you used to cope with things maybe limited you. And the spirit world is showing you that your true higher self is real power. So all that emotional release, the crying, the screaming, the release, that's to get rid of the toxicity that's built up. I heard a saying once, and it says, um, people don't cry because they are weak. They cry because they've been too strong for too long. And I think that the spirits world is saying, you're loved, let us help you and step into your true self, which has all power. This is a time of transition for you and a time of growth, and you're not being forgotten by the spirit world. So they're helping you to heal, to give you clarity to move forward. And I think the month of March, you'll have a lot more clarity. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Felicia Garthi. Hello, Felicia. Hey, Bob, new here. Well, welcome, Felicia. I'm so glad you're here. Bob, do you see me getting married and having a baby? I do. I do see you getting married and you'll have a child. It'll be a girl. Um, there may be a second child that's a boy. What's interesting is I feel that these children, I pick them up in spirit around you. I pick up a girl who's very close already to you, but I don't think she's going to be born yet for about 2, maybe 3 years. So I think there's a little delay around this, but the timing will be right. There's a boy that I pick circling around you in spirit as well, and I feel like it's her brother in spirit. And so I'm not sure they're going to come together as twins, but I think that you will have definitely one will be a girl. And I get the sense the second one's kind of curious and hasn't made up his mind. But if you do have a second, it'll be a boy. That'll be her brother. And you'll see as they grow up together that they truly have a soul connection. Okay. So, yeah, it's about 2, 3 years yet, though, till all that happens. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Um, Tanya B. Hi, Tanya. Love the cherry blossoms. Hey, Bob, any messages from my mom? Let me see. Hold on just a second. Doris, can you help me out with that? Can you get her mom through? It's for Tanya. Yeah, she's been here before, I think. Doris said, she said, I can't get this lady calmed down. Yeah, your mom's back here. She said, tell her mom's here, Mom Irene. And Irene is asking me to tell you, she said, tell her that I'm so proud of her. Tanya, she says that you've been taking a lot of responsibility for yourself lately. She said, you've been making choices that have been hard. And she said, I know you've had to sacrifice. And she said, but mom's right here. And she said, you won't have to sacrifice much more because she's telling me that as you go further in the year, she said, the effort that you put in to that situation you've been working on pays off. So she's not giving me all the details and I don't want to get into all your personal stuff here, but she's saying you're making the right choices and you've made the right sacrifices and she's with you and helping you. She asked me to tell you that last night she was sitting in your room with you. I don't know if you felt her presence, but she said, I was there. So she was there and she's going to continue to be there for you. She said, yes, every night, dear, every night. So each night when you get into bed, she's sitting at the foot of the bed. Just talk to her. That's where you're going to meet with her. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Another donation, $4.99, Shadow City. Thank you, Shadow City. I get the feeling that I was a bard in a few past lives. Is this so? Fletcher said, absolutely, yes. And what's interesting, Shadow City? You have a connection to all 3 or 4, actually, all 4 of the Celtic nations. You lived in Ireland, you lived in Scotland, you lived in England, and you lived in Wales. So you have a very strong Anglo-Irish, Welsh, Celtic connection. And I would encourage you to explore the music of the British Isles, particularly historic bardic music and lyrics, because I feel like that influence would really inspire you and help you take your music to another level. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Sharon Ann, 499. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you, darling. Any messages, Bob? Yes. My spirit guy Fletcher's back here. Hold on. Sharon Ann, Fletcher's asking me to tell you, he said that there have been some spirits trying to channel through you, that you're opening some channeling abilities. I don't know if you've been sensing that, but you definitely have some spirits around you. Hold on, I've got a voice coming in here. Yes. There's a lady that's back here talking to me. She gave me the name of Ellen. Ellen Smitherton. That's the name. She's dressed in kind of medieval clothing. She says, I'm Ellen Smitherton. I believe she's British. She said that she was a seer. She was a prophetess, a seer, and back in the day. And she said that she's coming to work with you to help with your channeling and your clairvoyance. Ellen Smitherton, British lady, from like, I want to put her like 1200s, 1300s, Middle Ages, somewhere around that period. All right, she's around you, and she said she's opening your gifts of clairvoyance and channeling. All right, there you go. Thank you so much. Nicole Gaspard, 111, excuse me. $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Who keeps waking me up at night? Thanks. Yeah, Nicole, you have a little boy in spirit around you. It's actually a young kid. His name is Brian, um, and he's about 8 or 9 years old. I believe that he's a soul who is actually earthbound. He's not dangerous. He's a nice little boy, but he's just confused. It looks like he died in a fire. You may start to smell smoke in the house when you wake up. Think there's a fire and jump out running through the house not to find anything. It's because that spirit is bringing over the scent of how he died. This Doris is back here, and she said they're letting him come to you because he needs somebody that he feels safe with, like a mother figure or a bigger sister. And so that's who's coming to you. His name is Brian. And when he comes to you, if you wake up, call on Doris, because Doris is going to help you learn to work with him. And you're going to actually, when he's ready, cross him over. And so you're going to get to do some rescue work with him. Okay. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, I just blink. I don't know where our hour goes. Can you believe it? Where did our hour go? Isn't that crazy? Well, I have so enjoyed being here with all of you. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. So thank you for your donations. Thank you for your prayers. I can never say thank you enough to all of you. I really love you, and you've helped me all so much in so many ways. And it's such an honor to come here and know that you're ready to receive spirit messages. And I thank you, and the spirit world thanks you too. You know, they always express to me how thankful they are that people gather so that they can communicate with us. And I think it's pretty awesome, you know. And I send a lot of a lot of thanks to them, and they send thanks to us. You know, we're all one big family here. Well, listen, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to try to save my voice. Be here tomorrow, Monday. I think what's tomorrow? Horoscopes, astrology. Let's see what the spirit and the stars have for us tomorrow. Just be back here then. I love you guys. Mwah. We'll see you back here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say also, let me just say real quick. I'm going to try to get back to posting my psychic minute videos. So in the morning, we'll have a psychic minute video. It's literally a 60-second video. It'll be on TikTok and Instagram. And now I'm carrying it on YouTube. And so you have that to look forward to. And then later in the day, we'll talk about astrology. So make sure to be here tomorrow. And if you haven't done so, go register today for my psychic class. This Saturday, we're going to have a psychic class. We're going to study automatic writing, how to receive messages and let the spirits work through your hands to write and to communicate. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a really great class on trance channeling. We had some people actually go into trance and spirits came through them. It's a pretty amazing class we had this past Saturday. So if you enjoy psychic development and want to be part of that, come and join our class, but you need to register because spots are limited. So definitely register. It's only $30 for 2 hours. It's Psychic Bob live in a classroom with you, training you psychic development. We had some amazing experiences, and I would love for all of you to be with us and to join that class. So come and register. You don't have to have previous experience, and you don't have to sign up for multiple classes. All you do is register week to week when you want to come. Okay. So this week we're going to do automatic writing, how to channel writing. So I would love for you guys to be here and join us for that class on Saturday. And if you want to get on my schedule for private reading, if you've enjoyed this, like, gee, I'd like to get a little more, you can join me for a private reading. And a private reading is a full hour. You and me, we sit down, we can do it face to face through Zoom like this, or we can do it through telephone, either way. And I'll answer, about all your psychic questions in an hour reading. Think how much information you can get, because I'm going to cover everything, your soul journey. I'll look at your aura, your past, your present, your future, and identify your spirit guides, bring messages. Deceased loved ones come through, I bring messages from them. We're going to answer, what your karmic links are, what your life mission is, and all of the questions you've been wanting to ask. So you will get a lot out of that hour. And for those of you who have sat with me before, I do give a lot for the hour. So if you want to do that, you can register over at my website, PsychicBob.com. Everything's available at my website. You can register for your readings, register for the classes over there, and also register for compact voice reading. So if you don't know what compact voice reading is, that's a pre-recorded audio reading that I do. You can read about that also at PsychicBob.com. So there are a lot of options. We are going to have some more service options in the coming weeks. So definitely keep watching. I'll have some more announcements because we're going to have some special events coming as well that you can participate in. So anyways, we got a lot coming. I'm working on it. But thank you for being here. I love all of you. Oh, hold on. Somebody wants to say goodnight. Come over here. All right, you can come up here. Lamb chop. Yes, everybody's there. Okay, you're going to wave bye. Okay. Guys, blessings and good night from Lamb Chop and me. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.